They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, this might be the beginning of the end for Shannon Briggs. Down goes Briggs. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Shannon Briggs just got rocked. Down goes Briggs. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your ball.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe.
There's the bell for round 3. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not... Down goes Briggs. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, Jake Paul, the problem child, 6'1" tall with a reach of 76 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr., 80 kilos on the button, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is an arena fight.
Right.
You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Exchange punches. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And we may see an early stoppage here. And down goes Jake Paul. He hit hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So final 10 seconds. Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. His name is Eric Esch, but he's known as Butterbean. You can't mention the sport of boxing without mentioning this guy. Up against them, Muhammad Ali. Here comes
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be. And that's the opening bell, round one. The straight right just misses. You don't want to trade shots. The jab doesn't quite connect. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every... right there! Oh no, Butterbean! He's in trouble! Look out! It's not the Hindenburg! It's Butterbean who's down! How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Butterbean in that. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good defense there to stop that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, no! Ali is down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
The best start, but you know what? The tournament now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Johnny, you would... One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it. but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. 91 kilos on the button. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this big. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Perfect counter lands. It's all offense all the time. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This is a battle royale between 2 heavyweight bombers. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're going to swarm around your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And that hook misses. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Here we go for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Counter shot lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight.
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in it.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Misses with the jab. Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And he scores with the counter. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well to block that left jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. His stamina is off the charts. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think you've got to get him inside close round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That counter shot lands. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Incredible work rate. Stamina is off the charts. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come through. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
Nice counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. They both want a highlight reel knockout. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Insane action. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just keep him on. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. One shot at a time. Set him up. We can take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute. Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Be up. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Around, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. The fence are in. Think about what to do. Good work. Just Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back. Keep smart. The jab working.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Left back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. No rest for the weary. Missing with the hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, start sticking a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so you can't figure. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. 1, 2, straight down the middle. Carcass. Right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, alright? We don't care. Go out there.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell to start round 8. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split.